One taste of the poisoned apple, and the victim's eyes will close forever, in the sleeping death. Fall is officially upon us, so I have a super fun and very simple DIY video for how to make a poisoned apple inspired by Snow White. This is perfect for either a costume accessory or for Halloween decoration. For this DIY, you'll need a fake red apple. You can find these at craft stores like Michael's. A white marker or something similar to draw your design on with. A paintbrush and white acrylic paint. A low temperature glue gun. And then you'll also want a high temperature glue gun. If you can only get one, a high temperature would be preferable, but you can actually find these glue guns for very inexpensive. You'll also need a bunch of glue gun sticks. I am using glitter glue gun sticks. I found these at Michael's and I think they add an awesome extra touch to this DIY, but you can also just use regular clear ones. Optionally, you may want to print out a reference photo of the poisoned apple. I scaled mine to around the size of my actual apple. I'm then going to cut out the eyes and nose features to use as a template. With some tape on the back, I'm going to stick them on the apple where I want the features. Alternatively, you can also freehand on your design. Using my white marker, I'm going to trace around the eyes and nose. Next, I'm going to draw the drip lines around the bottom. You don't have to be too precise with these since they're supposed to look like drips. Now we're going to get out our white paint and we're going to paint the white all around where we want it on the apple. It'll likely take between 3 to 4 coats to get a nice even coverage. Make sure your coats are all thin and you want to wait until it totally dries to move on. The paint job doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to make sure it has good coverage. We're now going to take out our low temperature hot glue gun and we're going to outline our features. Staying all along the white, go around your eyes, nose, and drip lines along the bottom. The low temperature glue will help us hold the form we want since it doesn't get warm enough to flow like the hot temperature glue can. Next, we'll be switching over to our high temperature glue gun to flood and fill the areas of the apple. Using the high temp gun, you will want to be careful to not burn yourself. Make your way around the apple, filling all the areas of the white paint with hot glue. The higher temps allow for the glue to settle and smooth out for a more even coat. When finished with covering all the areas with glue, make sure your apple is cool to the touch, and then we're going to switch back to our low temperature glue gun. We're going to start to draw on more three-dimensional drip features to give the apple texture. Go around the apple and outline where you'd like the drips to settle. I'm using my reference photo a bit for this, but this is where you can kind of get creative with how you want your apple to look. For one final time, we're going to switch back to the high temperature glue gun and we're going to fill in our drips. Try to smooth and blend them in as you work up so that they look like they're flowing naturally. And voila, that's it! So simple to make and it looks like it's the real deal. Just make sure you don't take a bite of this. But thanks for watching!